52 Steady Nation, what's going on? Back again, week 6. Hard to believe. 6 weeks? Six
Yep.
weeks. No, we've done 6 weeks
I, I
of a
feel
New
sick. I
Year's
feel 6 weeks better right now. I'm
mm,
feeling good.
6
Feeling
weeks.
dialed in.
Before we get started, I just want to say shout out Bitsy Swit. What does it say? Bitsy Swish. Little electrolytes got me dialed in right now. Yeah, no, we've done it.
Shout out Creamy Crisp, Bear Bells. Shout out to Mother for the Valentine's Day gift.
Mm.
Bear Bells, if y'all want to sponsor us,
Mm.
we're in need. Help get our protein in. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, guys. 52 Steady podcast. If you don't know what we are, two college students, broke college students. We'd love some sponsorships, you know. Um, but yeah, we're on a challenge. Started off as a New Year's resolution type thing. We're trying to make this into like a daily life, full-time growth into more godly men. So, Noah, it's been another week. Haven't talked that much. How you been?
Been good. I've been good. It's been a. I feel like it's been a weird week.
Yeah?
I feel like I haven't. Low-key, I haven't done much homework.
Yeah.
It's been my least locked in week on the homework.
Mm,
I
okay.
think I think the reason I've worked out with people, so I'll like wait an hour to go on their schedule,
Yeah.
and then it just messes stuff up. But I'm fine with the homework, so it'll be all right.
Yeah. That's that's why I'm kind of scared. So again, we're not going to announce the weekly challenge yet, but the weekly challenge, this is not a weekly challenge, but where we either work out with somebody new or do something different like that. It's going to be interesting just because of like timing wise. Just those
Mhm.
little things of having to like spend a little extra time on someone else. That's the part of life though, you know, that's what we're learning right now. So, all right, well, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Let's go ahead and lock in the picks for the viewers out there. I'm gonna go first. I don't want to see Taylor Swift. I don't want to see Travis Kelce. I don't want to see Patrick Mahomes. I'm going with the Eagles. Score count right now. I'm gonna go. Oof, oof. I'm gonna say 28-24. Eagles.
I'm going 34,
Okay.
34-24 Eagles.
34-24 Eagles. Okay, love it. Love the Eagles out here. Yeah, I was actually so I'm at church today, right? So I'm serving with the little middle schoolers or whatever kids nowadays, sixth graders. So I guess it's middle school. For us, that wasn't middle school, but they love the Chiefs. Like I think it's going back to like 2016 Warrior days. Like, the kids just love the Chiefs nowadays. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just TikTok, Taylor Swift. I don't know what it is. I'm not having it. I was on all of their heads saying that Travis Kelce is not winning tonight. So if they win, next Sunday is going to be a little awkward. I'm just going to say
Be
that.
wrong. I think we
All
have a
right.
total of two Chiefs fans on the hall.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm. Well, I feel bad for them because it's going to be a rough night. It's going to be a rough night. So, all right, no. Well, before we get started on that too, our weekly challenge last week was push-ups. So if you didn't watch the last episode, it was doing 100 push-ups a day. We're gonna announce the new weekly challenge at the end, but no, getting right to it. What's the running looking like this week?
So last week, I think I ran once.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ran once last week. I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
This week started off on Wednesday,
Me schedule right there.
but I think it was on purpose. I think because I was sick, I started off on Wednesday. I ran, it was just like a night run.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up.
Okay. One
So
night.
Wednesday evening run, I ran 2.12 miles, 9:37 pace.
Okay. 2 point, how many miles?
2.1.
2.1?
Just like the minimum.
Yeah.
So what I did, I ran to the track and then I did like a mile around the track, so 4 laps. Then I like ran halfway back to my dorm room and then I walked like the rest.
Okay. Okay.
So let's see. I said I felt good in the
In that?
in the note. Yeah, in the I put a smiley face. Good. So I think I was feeling good. Then my next run was Saturday
Mm.
at the OG trail at my house.
Bringing it back to the one that we ran together on.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, that one. So I think I've been I've been telling myself I'm gonna go slow, and then
Yeah.
I end up just going as hard as I can.
Yeah.
It just like my body doesn't want to. I don't know. It is so difficult to go slow. I feel
Really.
like.
Really.
Yeah, I don't know. My body like doesn't move the slow. Like it doesn't feel right. But I think I started out at like 10-minute pace, and then like it told me I was going 8:57 like halfway like into my last mile, and I think I just went all out like the last. So I did 2 miles, 9 minutes, 8 second pace,
Okay.
and
Dang.
then today this this
Um,
happened. So I got three in,
okay.
all barely over 2 miles, but that's the minimum. But today hit my quickest pace of all time,
What?
9:01 for 2 miles.
PR 901 for 2 miles.
So the goal is under 9 minutes for 3 miles. So I'd say that's a it's pretty solid there.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that's pretty good.
I think
That's
so. The first mile was 9:22, second mile was 8:55, and then the last point one was 7:22. I think I was flying. I think I was going all out.
I want that kind of problem right there. I think I'd start out way too slow. I'm like, I don't want to run, like this sucks, like whatever, whatever. So how do you think it's like, so you're doing a 5K, right?
hmm
So how does it feel? Like you think it's gonna transfer well? Like you think it's just gonna be another day running that 5K, or you think
I mean, I think I'm gonna do better in the 5K because I'm gonna like be carbon up,
yeah.
have my electrolytes in, and I'll probably have a little adrenaline. And running with people, I'll probably start out way too quick.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But just trying to work up to 3 miles at the 9 minute pace. So,
Yeah.
but I need to. I'm not okay. So after my yesterday's run,
Mhm.
my knees, the knee, it's like slightly, and I can tell after today it's like slightly. So I'll probably wait a couple days. Probably won't run till like Wednesday again, and we'll see.
Have you been stretching before?
Yeah, but I don't know. It just like I don't know.
Dissimiles. Yeah, I've been using this like little cross ball on my like the bottom of my feet before every run.
It's
I don't
been
know how much of the difference it made. And honestly, I still miss that week where we were stretching. Like we were stretching every single day because boy, I swear I was like hitting new records. Um, I'll go to my running. So first run of the week was let's see, what day was that? 2/4. So that was Tuesday.
That's your earliest
That's the earliest run
of the year.
of the year. I think it was, yeah, it was early in the morning. Um, I don't have no clips for it, but I can insert a screenshot. It was 2.29 miles at a 8:44 pace.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You cooked. So
So
how did you feel after that? Were you like, did you go all out at the end or something?
I don't know. It was like a so I think
You're just getting better.
I was just getting spoke to. I don't know about better. I think because I'm still like figuring things out. Like
Hmm.
my problem is like I don't want to run far. Like that's just the matter of it. I have nobody. We have not ran over 3 miles on one of these runs yet.
I think I was closest at like 2.96 or 1 or something.
Wait, when was that? 2.9? Is that this week?
No, that was last week.
Okay, okay.
That was my only run.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember you saying that. Yep. We have not touched 3 miles, so maybe that's a challenge for next week. But I just so when I'm flipping through because I'm like looking through the guided runs, like oh like which one do I want to do? It's like 35 minutes, no, whatever. It's like usually I'm looking for 20-ish minutes. This one was 20 minutes and it was called Need This Run. So I don't know what he was talking about, but it must have been some heat because I was just flying on that. So because 8:44, like that's like 2.29. I mean,
Yeah, it feels smooth.
maybe I am getting better too. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to really judge how much better I feel, but I would say I've got to be getting better. There's just no way. So that was the first run of the week.
Yeah, 8:44. I don't think I could do that. Right, like
It
my
it it was something. So and then my second run was yesterday. So big gap. Um and that was yesterday. It was like later in the day, and me and one of the guys I live with, he's on the UNC soccer team. Shout out John. We're just kind of fooling around, whatever. Went on a run with him, and let me just tell you this: if you think you're an athlete until you meet like an actual athlete, bro. I'm not, bro. He's like, so I was doing it was like it was a speed run, so it was going to be an interval. So I was like, all right, maybe this will be better for like keeping up with him. He's like, I'll go at your pace. I'm dying off like we start
I'm
out.
like trying to go harder because he's there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. So it's like because we had one AirPod a piece with the guided run, and then the other one was like the music. So we were like half and half, and like we're starting off, and like I'm like doing my normal warm up pace, which is like probably 11 or 12, if even, maybe 10 tops. And like he's like already moving. I'm like, bro, like this is already too much. Like I'm not ready for this. We get into there and like I mean, we're staying together for the first part and it just got worse. It's just like the stamina. It wasn't I mean, he's definitely faster than me, but like the stamina on him is just what is just so crazy. So we're about halfway through and at first like my first so it would go from 5K pace to 10K pace to 1K pace to like just read like going through those intervals and I'm like following him whatever. He's like yeah you don't want to know what my 5K pace is or like my mile pace is. I think it's like it's literally like under probably under 6 minutes like easy. So I'm like yeah easy. So anyway, we're doing that and like towards the end I just see my pace just going down and down and down. He's like all right we're doing our like in my ear it's all right we're doing our uh 5K pace. I'm just gassed. I'm just gassed already. And I had to get it into a different gear. I don't know what to say. I just remember this one point we're running and it was like this song was God Be the Glory. Something about that song, it gave me like another level. Because then it was going from like 6 out of 10 effort to 8 to 5, and then it was like 9. Those nines were killing me. They were killing me. And then at the end it was like all out all you got and like it was like all you got rest and then all you got again. I did all I got. I'm walking at this point in my rest period. John's like already he's like kind of jogging still like he's like way ahead of me and then did it again about died but that was a big rant to say it says 15-minute time, but it was a 25-minute thing. So I don't know how it counted it because it's like a 5-minute warm up and everything else. But my average pace was 8. But my average pace was 8, but I don't know how much of this is cap, but like okay, I don't know how much you can see here, but you can see like location. I don't even care.
You just leak in your.
Yeah,
It's not gonna.
I don't even care, like honestly. So you can see like it's backwards, but like my pace in these different sections,
Hmm.
6-minute pace, 8. Wait, am I going backwards? Okay,
I don't
look.
even know how this works.
But it's basically looking at my pace in these intervals. So
Mm.
you see it's like 7, 5. Look at this, 5-minute pace. Like I'm full sprinting. 3-minute pace for right here. I'm full sprinting like as fast as I can in these, whether it is for 20 seconds. Like I'm all I got. So, and that was the last run of the week. So, um,
So the perfect week is
the
not
per
attainable.
the perfect week is not attainable. Let's just say starting out the week, it was looking so bright, and there's just I just talk about it a little later. But I was like, I was ready for this week. And I think once you realize you can't get the perfect week from me this week, I don't even care. Some things I was just like, you know what, like I'm not even tripping about
But like
the.
the perfect week, like you don't gotta get it.
I know,
Like,
but I'm just like that was my goal. I was like, I'm getting a perfect week, and then once I like missed something, I was like, I don't even. I'm screw reading one day, like just like getting out of that. So anyway, that's that. So how's the workouts been?
workouts, got 5 in. No Pilates this week, so no questionable
Okay, just
Pilates.
I I mean, it's looking like already that you might have got a perfect week. I'm a little scared. Like
So workouts, been working out with friends.
hmm
It's been good. I've been benching a lot.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I've been like every other day. Like one day I'll do normal bench and uh, then like
And
I'll wait 2 days and I'll do close grip.
yeah,
And
I like
then
close grip.
so I think I'm benching tomorrow. But my close grip, like I can close grip slow. I think I did 135 for 10. So that was like pretty solid.
Yeah.
Um, or no, 9. But that's been fun. Like going down in weight, but my close grip bench going up feels pretty good. So, because I think last time I was at this weight, I think I did 135 like for like 4. Like something happened that like I wasn't benching in a while,
Yeah.
and I did like 135 for 4.
But
So,
that's how benching is. Like benching, you can like you could do like 100 real good push-ups, but then not be able to bench like something
mhm.
crazy. It's just like it's all like relative kind of thing.
Another goal I want to be able to do 15 pull-ups, like good ones. And I'm not close to that right now.
Okay.
I think I could do 8, but I think 15 like when I'm at my lowest weight, I think it could be
Oh yeah.
a good goal.
I think they say like if you can do 12 pull-ups, you can do a muscle up. That's like the
I
that's
don't
like
know.
the
We'll see.
whatever you want to call it. 12 pull-ups, muscle up, but okay. This is looking scary. Five solid.
I think I've gotten all my workouts in
Yeah,
every
your
week.
workouts have been really solid. Um,
Yeah, and I haven't had to do a Sunday workout.
yeah, yeah. Well, I've done 4 workouts this week. Um,
Hey, that's
It's
Double last week.
it's double last week. It is, yeah. So I did push pull legs. Um,
Wait, I thought you were doing your. Wait, is it push pull legs upper lower?
yeah, but
Okay.
since I did two last week, it was all screwed up. Like, so I had to start with push pull legs.
Mm.
So yeah, like push pull legs, and then I did upper yesterday. I mean, just normal stuff. I got a deadlift tomorrow, so I'm like excited for it, but there's a point where it's like I'm viewing it time efficiency because I'm usually in the gym for like an hour, hour and a half. Like the gym for me is a pretty big chunk of time. So like when I'm like deadlifting, I'm like, golly, like this is gonna take forever. And then yeah. So overall, like lifts have been. I feel like I'm getting stronger. I feel like I'm getting bigger, but it's all relative too, because I'm just used to seeing my like skinniest weight for the past 6 months, you know. So I mean, been doing a lot of push-ups, aka this week. So those have been incorporated.
Did you
That's
just? Well, we'll talk about them later.
yeah. No, it was good. I think I've like yesterday, like when I was working out with John, like I we did the workout super fast because it was just like super set everything. And honestly, what I've started to realize is like how much time I take just doing jack in the
Yeah,
gym.
every time I work out with you, you take like
I'm just
2 hours.
I'm like, what am I doing? Because because honestly, my strength doesn't really even go to. All it does is just my heart rate.
Yeah.
That's all it is my heart rate. So I'll probably keep like a super steady heart rate when I'm working out by myself. But
Mhm.
if I just kind of push it along, I can get it done fast.
Mhm.
So
I normally do a lot of supersets.
yeah,
Is it like especially with arms? But like I sweat the most during them, but I feel like it helps my running though, because like I'm doing some cardio, like it's doing something.
yeah. Yeah, 100%. So I've learned that. Besides that, I don't. It's really just about getting the workouts in. There's been times where I've had to like the blocks where I'm wanting to work out, something gets put into the blocks, and I'm just like, it just doesn't happen. So I'm supposed to work out one day, and I like worked just all these other balls, but uh, yeah. So only four workouts this week. It is double last week. Still hunting for that perfect week. Speaking of perfect week, no, what's going on with the reading?
So reading Mere Christianity right now.
Okay. Uh, what's his face?
C.S. Lewis.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I'm on page 70, and this is my first week reading.
Yeah.
So I have gotten. I'm not gonna. It's been rough. It's been a rough read. It's not like I like how he writes, but I think
It's
I'm
good.
just. I think I've just. I think I've been hitting the tired reads and just barely getting in the 10 pages.
Yeah.
I think it's like scheduling though, because what I have been doing is when I go to the library to do homework, I'll read first
Hmm.
and then do my homework,
Hmm.
and that was like doing good. But I
Yeah.
think I just read at night every day this week, and it haven't been locked in on it. So I really had no takeaways, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you read every day this week?
Yeah, I read every day this
A
week.
perfect week. This is a perfect weekend. You better have got these push-ups in. You better have got these push-ups in. Okay. My reading sucked this week. I'm gonna be straight up. My reading sucked. So here's what basically
Are
here's
you
what
still on the Titus 10?
no. I will say that. I did finish.
Okay.
But Monday, Tuesday, I'm like, this is a perfect week, 100%. I don't know what I did. Let me see on my calendar. I don't know what I did. Wednesday or Tuesday is either t Tuesday night. I think it was either Tuesday night or Wednesday night. I was supposed to read, and I literally went to failure on reading. I fell asleep while reading. I was reading and I got 4 pages in and I fell asleep. And after that it was just downhill. Like that was like this like I went to failure reading. That was how bad that was. It just got pushed off to the end of the day. Got 4 pages in. So let me just get back. Titus 10, I get to give my first book review. Noah's finished 2 books already. This is my first one. So Titus 10, high bar, really easy read. I think like it's a really easy read, really digestible. You could go over with like a bunch of guys or just with yourself. I'm gonna need to read it again. It might be like a yearly read, that type of book. Very applicable. Out of five, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Dang, that's high.
I'm an easy reader. I'm not fond of reading, easy reading. I really liked it. I don't have the book with me right now, but which is kind of odd. But I've started reading Every Good Endeavor by Tim Keller. So it's uh it's about like faith and work. So trying to right now I'm 10 pages in. I'm 14, but I'm just gonna read the four. And so I did 2 days of reading this week. I think I did two. It was either two or three. I don't
Bro,
know.
that's like 4 points.
It is 4 points, and I think after that, it was the first thing to go. 10 pages of it's crazy to think about because when every week when
Like
I come
5 minutes. It takes like 5 minutes to read 10 pages, I feel
this
like.
okay, here's the thing. This book is a harder read than me
Uh,
than what I'm used to. This book is like full pages. Like first page that I read, I had to look up what a word meant in the book. So that's like kind of different for me. I'm not saying I know all the words. I'm just saying
mhm,
usually Titus 10 was nothing like crazy.
mhm.
So this book takes a minute to get in. But I come back here and I'm like, how do I not have enough time to read 4 days? You know what I'm saying? It's just about scheduling. Reading is never in my calendar. I'm never like, I'm reading at this time.
I think it needs to be added though. Because, like, we can't, I feel like we can't put it at night. Like, even though that's the spot for it, like, I don't think we can do it. I think it needs to be like you're eating lunch and you read, or like
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. I think that might be the move because yeah, I do it at night and I'm just so tired. Like I said, went to failure on reading. First time. Woke up and my book was like on the floor and I was like, this is just already just a terrible day. I think I had to wake up at 7 a.m. or like at 6:50 that day too, so I was just already off. But yeah, just yeah, I don't know. Because when in the grand scheme of things, I'm like, how do I not have enough time? It's just because it's not in the calendar. So that's I mean that's really all I can really say about that. So no, we're inching closer to us figuring out if you have 100% week. I'm out of the picture. This is looking bad for me. I'm getting scared.
I'm like,
Don't say anything.
no, like I just,
How's your time in the Word been? I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want you.
I feel like Tell of the Word this week. I feel like it's kind of like my reading. Like I did it, but it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah,
I definitely missed a couple days this week
yeah.
reading. I don't know exactly what it was from. Just I think I slept in a couple of days.
I think what we need to do is if you miss your quiet time, that's minus points. There's no points, but if you miss it, it's minus.
Okay,
I think we need to implement that
but next week.
next week. We get one in next week. Just yeah. Go ahead.
No, I didn't have much. I didn't have. I
Nothing.
didn't,
Are you still in? What are you in right now?
I'm in Proverbs. I'm like Proverbs like 16 or something.
How'd you get to Proverbs 16? That just came out of nowhere. You just flip on Proverbs, like, or you just go through all the Proverbs.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm saying if you miss some time, were you just reading a lot of the Proverbs, like when you're in the Word, or what? How'd you
What
how'd
do
you
you mean?
stumble?
Like I'm reading Proverbs.
And you're on Proverbs 16,
Yeah.
so you just been cranking out like a couple a day.
No, I read one a day. I've been in Proverbs.
Okay, okay. Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess I must have not asked you that last time. Because I was like, where did the 16 come from? Like, talk about you missed a couple of days and you're Proverbs 16. I was like, boy, what
I think I'm
the
at
heck?
16.
Dude, Proverbs is so tough. Proverbs is like, I mean, I like having to decipher. I don't want to say it like that, but like, I like analogies and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But Proverbs is just like straight unk talk. Just unk telling you what's up, like, just straight up. So, I don't know. Proverbs was good. I think, I don't, we did like a D group in Proverbs. I forget what I was in, but no, Proverbs is tough. Anything for the people?
I mean, be fun to.
Okay. Well, I know I was looking for that. What I want to say is this. I haven't done my quiet time today, but if you're watching this podcast right now and you have done your quiet time or gotten the word or like whatever, I don't, parents, whoever's watching this, you haven't gotten the word, turn this off. Unless, I mean, if you're listening to it driving, that's chill, but like the word is more important than this podcast. So getting the word, just, yeah.
I think the thing that keeps coming up
Mm,
is like whoever. So this is Proverbs 13:3.
mhm.
Whoever guards his mouth preserves his life. I just think of all the dumb stuff I be saying, and like I need to stop.
Yeah.
Like even if it's not like cursing or like, there's just stuff I say that I shouldn't. I think
Yeah.
that's a like everyone can improve on that to an extent. Like
Yeah. Dude, Proverbs is like it's I'm not saying that other books of the Bible are not it, but like Proverbs are just like the most digestible thing. Like there's no deciphering it. I'm opening up the Proverbs right now. I just gotta like what do I even want to say? There's so much good stuff. Boy, what's that one? I remember this. Where's this from? It's Jesus he comes up to I forget who it is. Like it's either like Paul or somebody else, and he's like they're out there fish. Who's the two fishermen?
Peter,
Peter and who else?
probably John,
Peter and
somebody.
John. Where he's like, this is in Matthew. This is like Matthew 18 or something. But where he's like, they're out there fishing. He's like, follow me and I'll make you fishers of man. That's like so tough. That's so tough. You can't tell me that's not tough. But
Does that apply to Proverbs?
I don't. It
You
has
just
nothing
feeling
to.
that?
It just so we did like a discipleship group and we were just bouncing around like stuff and I was just we were in that and I was like that is the most tough. That is the most tough thing I've heard. No, I've been in Job. So progress. So the notebook I have is like you I have the days at the top.
Hmm.
So according to my research, I have not done my quiet time since Thursday. So I missed 2 days of quiet time back to back. There's no excuses for that. I think no, one day it was like I was snacking on the word. I just was like, I'm gonna check a box and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna read like some random thing and think that's my time in the word. That was one of the times. And then last night I just didn't do it. So no, I
I
mean,
mean, do you read like 3 chapters?
I just read
One?
a chapter.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just read a chapter.
I just read a chapter and just get in that thing. I'm like, especially Job. Like Job is, I'm still like, bro,
I don't think I fully read Job.
Job, like, I'm like, how many, I feel like I've listened to the same like season, like just dialogue back and forth for the past like 10 chapters. But let me just, let me just, I think what I've been really getting is just the fact of like, we think that once we're following God that we're saved, like we're saved from anything. We're almost like invincible, like oh, like we can't do wrong. Or now that we're saved, we can just tell other people that they're wrong. It's like no, like no, like you can't. You have to do your own stuff. Like you can't just act like you have this like um. What are my notes? Yeah, like we're not just in it. Like we're by nature children of wrath from Ephesians. That was
Ephesians 2.
yeah, boy. Oh, by nature children of wrath, but like we can't act like we're just innocent all the time. Like we can't just be like, oh, we're innocent. We're gonna place like blame on other people or like Eliphaz or the other one of Job's friends. Like they're like on him. Like there's again, I've been talking about this, but speaking words of life or death in the people, and like they're just speaking straight death. Like you, you're you're like your suffering is because you've done wrong, blah blah blah. And I'm not saying that like suffering is not because God's like I don't know God's purpose for like all of suffering, but you like speaking down on somebody and their suffering is like not like helping any situation. Like speaking life into them, like pointing them towards Christ is like the most fruitful there. And then, bro, sermon today was so he like
Was JD? Was it JD?
no, bro, it was Brian. I forget his last name. He he was it was just so he was just spitting facts. He was just talking about like there's going to be a lot of people who graduate from like uh like ministry that go to hell. There's going to be people who like know all the Bible that go to hell. It's because like you can know about God, but you may not know who God is or like know him as like that relationship. So that was just hitting and then we were in Exodus and I haven't read Exodus like that, but he was talking about like the plagues
Mhm.
that God put on I don't know if this yeah, just on Egypt and like I don't even know. Like it was just so like I gotta read something. Like I don't even care if there's silence here. Like it's just so no. It was talking about like okay, like how the people of Egypt they were um like God they thought of the Nile River as like they were an idol because it was so much whatever, like just water and whatever. God turned that to straight blood. Like God did that to like take away idols from them or like there was like three plagues of like idols, like the frog. Like it was something like if you stepped on a frog back then, like you're dead. Like and God then like put out so many frogs that it's like you're almost like you can't just stop it. And then like they were worshiping like the sun because it was like the sun god beat the moon god or whatever. And then God brought darkness on them. It's like boom, boom, boom. God's like, yo, like, bro, like there's no other like God out there besides me. Like that was tough.
Yeah, we talked about that in my Old Testament class
Yeah,
about the plagues and how it's like each one of them was for to like discount their gods.
yeah. He was talking about there's like plague of locusts. I didn't really get all that, but um, I don't know. Something just like it was just tough. Like I literally walked. I'm not saying the sermon should be like motivational speech because I don't believe that's like what it should be. But like just realizing or like he was even talking about like worship like and this is something I've like gone to like kind of realize myself it's like honestly I don't care this is like coming straight from Pastor Brian's mouth but he was like I don't care if people are worshiping with a guitar and flip-flops. I don't care if it's just a xylophone or like whatever. I don't care what it is. He said it's all as long as it's worshiping God that's like that's it. Like I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of like people are like, oh, the worship was so good. It's like what honestly, like, what does that even mean? Like, because like the whole point of that is not like, oh, like so lit. Like, yeah, the music's pumping, dude. Like, it's like no, it's like, bro, like the spirit's moving, like experiencing God. So I'm like, I wish I would have read over this before. Oh, and then this. Okay, this is tough. I also gotta say this too. But like knowing God should make us bold for Him. Just, I mean, yes, like we've all heard this like a billion times, but like it's because we've experienced Him. He was talking about how this is like, I guess I'm just giving a sermon now, I guess, but it's so good. He was talking about like there's this restaurant, right? And like I don't even know where it was like Fuquay or whatever, North Carolina. He's like, and like he went to this restaurant and now he's like this restaurant's biggest supporter. Like he'll let anybody know that this restaurant is the best restaurant, top five in the world, whatever. And you can relate that to anything. I don't know, like football team, food, song,
Those protein bars.
protein, whatever. But it's like that's because you've experienced that. It's like how can we not do that about God to literally like anyone and everyone? Like how are we not so bold in that because we've experienced God in each and every single way of our life, like man of our life. Like that's just like how that got me. I don't. This is not bold, but it's just like this different perspective. Like I finished that. I walked out of there. I didn't even walk out of there. Before I even left, I talked to one of the elders that I've never talked to in my life. His name was Skipper. He was like 80 some years old, and it was like the most like wholesome conversation I've ever had. Like it was just like I don't know, mind blown on that. So I think this focus for next week is just really like experiencing God. And like I've just even like this year, like I'm telling you, like being in the Word like so consistently, and like also just being around community and so many just great things, like and just like just changing different habits, like music. I'm like I swear, like now I'm listening to just like straight worship music like all the time. And it's like insane. Because if you're talking about like my Spotify rap, like from even like a year ago, it's like night and day. Like so, yeah. That's my spiel, but just like
Your sermon of the week.
that's my sermon of the week. That's my 15-minute time block that takes us closer to an hour. But I don't even care. Hopefully somebody hears that and is just like, again, if you have not done your quiet time today, I got to do mine. So I'm talking to myself too. But like, I got to bring this up too because it's so tough. Just and I think I talked about this, but it was like this pastor at at Central when we were at the WinCon thing, and he was just like, you can tell me if I said it again, but or if I said it before, but he was just like, I don't care about what this like what you saw on YouTube. I don't care what you saw in this book. It's like I want like it's about you experiencing God. Like what is God telling you? Like that's the most important thing. And that's like I don't know. That's just changed a lot of my mind of thinking of even how I'm reading the word or like perceiving a bunch of different things. So it's so tough. Like it's just so tough. It's so tough. Yeah. Any comments? Any look in Proverbs? Okay. I'm just gonna stop talking, but if I'm gonna talk about one thing, I'd rather it be the word than anything. So I'll chill with that. So anyway, our last actually no, let's keep on pushing it back a little bit. All right. How's the weight looking? You've been keeping track, the notebook's filling up.
So low key,
Remind us of your goal. What's been happening?
155 by
By
like
the
end of the
next
month, basically.
yeah.
So
Golly, I need to start. Whew, end
one,
of the
two,
month,
three,
boy.
4, 5, 6. So I got so a pound a week. I don't think it'll be too crazy, but so last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So last 7 days, I had a weigh in at 158.9, 157.8. So 157.8. That was looking my only one under 158. And I'm trying to get to 158 by this week. Or like by today.
Yeah.
159, 160, 160, 158.5, 160. So,
You've
I
been
mean,
bouncing around.
realistically, I'm probably like 159.
Okay.
But I gotta lock in. I had some ice cream over the weekend.
Hey, Super Bowl's still tonight too. You better watch
No,
this.
I'm committing
Yeah.
to no ice cream the rest of the month
Okay.
until this. I can't have any ice cream,
No ice cream.
and I think that'll, cause like every time I eat ice cream, I get like a monstrous. Like the other day, I had like a big piece of cake, and I put like 6 scoops and just mixed it up. So yeah, less ice cream. Hopefully that'll. I mean, I'm feeling good about it. I feel like my abs are they're not there, but like I can feel them a little more.
No.
And with the more ab workouts, it's been making a difference. But I'm feeling the leanest I've ever been.
We've been no, but they haven't been seeing the pictures, but the
You only saw one,
yeah.
but not leaking nothing till my at 150.
Once he's show ready, he'll leak.
Yeah,
Once he's
probably
show,
nothing will get leaked online, but it'll get leaked to you probably.
it's not even leaked, but whatever. That's cool. Well, I mean, the fact, okay, I mean, it's also encouraging for me to see you have a notebook with the weight because again, like I think I told you before we started, but I've not been weighing that
You haven't
much.
even weighed in.
No, I haven't been weighing in. I weighed in once this week. I was like at 163 point something, but that was just off like a bad like I don't remember when that was. So
Yeah, I've weighed in every day since the 11th of January.
yeah,
Written down.
I need to adopt that. Just get up, have a little jot notebook, and just
And
write
it
that
is
down.
so tough to have like pages, like to see 182.9 on there from like a while ago. Probably like
Yeah, that's crazy.
that was like probably early last year. That's just like fun to see.
Yeah, that's sick. No, I mean my weight. I mean I would say I'm probably sitting around probably less than normal. I haven't bought groceries in the last 2 weeks, so my breakfast has been kind of slacking. And then, but we have a, do y'all, are y'all off tomorrow or no?
No,
We have a wellness day tomorrow, so that's so clutch.
I
So
hope
I
it
gotta go home.
snows and we get off. It's supposed to
Yeah.
snow here, like 5 to 8 inches or something crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't believe it.
Hopefully it does. That'd be nice. But no, we got a wellness day tomorrow, so I'm be getting right in breakfast. I'm gonna start the week off right tomorrow. But anyway, enough of that jazz. Nothing's really changed with my weight. There's nothing really surprising
Do
here.
you like feel bigger?
I mean, I think I look bigger. I mean, I just think that's just being consistent. It's more confidence. I think it's just more confidence backing. Like I was wearing a shirt yesterday, and like honestly, with me, it just depends on the shirt. Like I can look like I've never worked out a day in my life, and I can look like I've just started going to the gym. So one or the other. So, but yesterday I was wearing a shirt, and I was like feeling myself.
What kind
But
of shirt was it?
it was like a dry fit Nike
Oh, yeah.
shirt. I don't know why the dry fit Nikes just be. It was like it's like small, but it's like my size too. So I don't know. But I mean, I feel good. I feel good right now. That's all I really have to say about that. But
Put
so
on like a medium polo the other day, and it felt like it was sleeves were down to my elbows. It felt like I like my pillows tight, and it felt too loose. So I might be investing in some smalls.
that's crazy. Hopefully I can grow into. Hopefully I can just.
Grow into an
Right.
XL.
Here's okay. Here's just a question. Like I swear, like bro, like my traps are non like this. You can't even see it with this like shirt I got on right now. But like my traps are non-existent from the front. I'm not saying they're there from the back, but like if I granted your traps are gonna look bigger like when you do this, right? My shoulders up. But like my traps from the back are 30 times bigger than my the front. Like it doesn't even look like I've ever even done a shrug ever. No, like anyway, I
You
want to
do
get
shrugs?
huh?
Do you have like shrugs in your?
No, but I mean I'm deadlifting, I'm like I'm holding so I've been trying to hit a little
I feel
everything
like
out.
three. I only do like 3 sets of shrugs. I feel like my traps have been growing.
Yeah. All right, let's hear about these push-ups. I've been at the edge of my seat wondering if
Are
you
you?
got
Are you actually?
yeah,
Are you like gonna be mad if I get a perfect
no,
week?
I mean that's gonna be great. If you got a perfect week, I'm
Okay, so last week we talked about some some incentive for a perfect week. We might do 3 extra points.
yep,
And
3 extra points.
but since I only did push-ups 5 days, no, I'm
No!
playing. I'm playing. I did all six.
Oh my
I got
gosh.
a perfect week. So let me run you through my.
All right. Congrats. Just first perfect week of the year. Congrats.
Thank you,
I don't
thank
know.
you.
I was gonna give you a round of applause, but it's just me. So, all right.
So the push-ups, I think first 3 days I did them like soon as I woke up. I did 2 sets of 20 before my shower, then 3 sets of 20 right after. So I did like 25 times for
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
I think I did that, and then the rest of them I just did them within my workout. I would do like hamstring curls, and I would do 20 push-ups. Then I would do my hamstring curls and do 20 push-ups, and I would just do that within my workout. That was low key. That's low key the move, but I was kind of gassed, and my shoulder was hurting. I don't know about you, but my shoulder was hurting
Really?
after a 600 push-up week.
Congrats. It's, it's gonna hurt the boards get just not looking any better for me. Not looking any better for me this week. Yeah, I've said my shoulder's not really been hurting. I've been trying to figure out like why I've been using. I guess push-ups are a lot of shoulder, but like my shoulders have just been getting lit up on push-ups. So, I mean that's just been that. I did all six this week, so
What was your go-to strategy?
I just did them all at once.
Like
Like
in
I
the
just
morning?
did them failure, failure, failure. I was like it was like late at night when I remembered I had to do it right before bed, right before my shower. I would just crank them out. It'd be like the worst thing ever. I'd be like, hey, I gotta do 100 push-ups. Like I'm like ready to go to bed and I have to do 100 push-ups. So, um, I got a clip. I got a clip. I just want to sauce this clip in there. I think it's gonna be funny, but
Okay.
we'll sauce the clip in there. 28, 16, 40. 44, 50, 69, 31, 69, 11, so, so 8 or 20 more, 20 more, 20 more, 20, 9 more, 100. All right, we're coming back right here. So yeah, that was my clip. I mean, just did them at the random points of the night, uh, and then yesterday did incorporate it into the workout. Just did a circuit of incline, decline, and regular. Just failure, failure, failure. Inserted that in the workout. So that was that was pretty much the push-ups for the week. Honestly, liked it.
I feel like they were easy, but like I didn't want to do them.
Yeah. I mean, it was making gains. So 600 push-up week. I was like a part of if I would have been here's if I was like on a roll this week, like if I was perfect, I would have done 1,000. Because I was like 600 is awful close to 1,000. I mean, 1,000 push-up week, it sounds pretty nice, but
So I feel like You could easily do a perfect. Like, what's stopping you from the perfect week?
Reading's been just a heavy hitter on just the slack, and workouts have got to be plugged in beforehand and committed to, and then runs need to be done early in the week. That's just what it's been doing. Because it's been like I planned to do a run early, woke up late, went to class, had to do something and schedule like a meeting or something in between my time block of doing the gym, and then I have like stuff after, and then I forget about it until late at night. I'm like gym's closed or something like that. So, but yeah, I mean, got 6 points. I feel good about that, but the 3 point bonus plus the thing, I mean, that's gonna put me like,
Yeah, I'll low-key probably beat you by like 10 points this week.
yeah, this is just all right.
Like when you see me, if I'm like up like 20 total, what is does that like
I mean, that doesn't bother me.
does it
It,
you
it's
like do you think you're chilling?
it's a marathon, not a sprint to me. I think you find a groove. I haven't found mine, and I just gotta hope I can outlast your groove. And the weekly challenges just gotta get harder and harder.
Yeah, they gotta change into something.
That's what we'll figure that out. But anyway, we'll announce the weekly challenge of the week. So this week, first of all, I just want to say this. We're gonna do, you know what? Weekly challenge is gonna be 15,000 steps a day. I don't even know if that's even a lot. I was like gauging on my phone. Like I don't know the difference between 5,000 steps, what that even is, but I looked at my phone, I was averaging like 10,000 a day, so or like close to 10 through 15,000 out there. If y'all got some thinks that's puny, then let us know, but
No, I think that's a lot. Like I
well,
haven't got 15,000 steps in a like I don't get 15,000 steps ever, so
yeah. So we'll see about that. I might have to go on like a late night run just to even get my 15,000 steps.
I feel
So
like you'll encourage like some runs though. Probably not like I mean it might just be some late night walks, but
yeah. Yeah.
because if you have to
Probably
get
not.
the steps in, you might as well like and you don't have a run, you might as well run.
That's That's questionable. Maybe it depends. It depends on what time it is of the day. But
So exciting new I'm in this research study.
okay.
It's like the study is like weight gain and weight loss in college students or something.
Hmm.
And so I'm getting like my body fat tested tomorrow and doing this survey.
How did you even test that?
They have this like machine. Like those machine none of the machines are accurate. Like I looked up like it said what machine it was and like I've never even heard of it. So it's I mean they're somewhat accurate, but none of them all of them are kind of like dumb.
Yeah. I'll be
But
like weight on my scale and it's like 8% body fat and I'm like, I don't even know like
you're
I
probably
forget.
like 10.
Yeah, like it just
I'm probably like 20.
I don't even know. Like that to me, all that no, I can't even judge any of that. But that's hype though. You'll have to hit us with the results.
Yeah, hopefully I get the results like tomorrow. And I can look.
I mean, by next Sunday, you can hit us with the.
Yeah, we'll
You don't
see.
even say your weight. You're just like, I've been up right now. I'm at 18.75% body fat.
Yeah, but they'll like track me because like it's like a 8 week study, like it's to the end of the semester. So like as I'm trying to get down lower, I feel like I'll be a key component to this research study because I'm actually like trying to lose weight.
Yeah,
And I don't know like a lot of other random people probably are just like not even trying to do anything. They're just like
yeah,
it's just gonna be whatever.
yeah. They're just like dropping ice cream for a month and see what happens.
For real.
Well, so don't have any more left to say on that. Um, yeah, what I will say is this. Again, figuring things out. So Noah has actually done the first perfect week of the year. Well deserving, 3 extra points. Didn't say this at the very beginning, but I said at the last episode that our races were on the same day. They're not. I was looking at the thing wrong. My race is on April 19th. Noah's is on April 5th. So that's one thing. And then, yeah. So if you guys have any suggestions for really anything, tell us our mic quality sucks, or mostly mine. Anything like that, or any weekly challenge suggestions, like Larissa.
Yeah, we will be doing that. We might do it next week.
That might be next week. So we'll see about that. But anyway, it's time to go watch that Super Bowl. Noah, if you have any other comments,
I do not.
concerns,
Well,
over.
I think my last comment is like every week, every week I'm waiting for a redeem weekend. It really hasn't happened, and I don't know what to say. Like I'm just waiting. I want you to surprise me,
Yeah,
but I just haven't seen it yet.
yeah. I wanted to surprise myself too, and this week was supposed to be the week, but this next week.
Bro, a perfect week of 15,000 steps is a lot. Like if it gets like 8 o'clock and I have 5,000, like there's just it's gonna be hard.
I walk 2 miles. Well, yeah, got to figure that out. So, anyway, it's comeback season. I'm looking down a decent chunk right now. So, we haven't figured out the punishment yet. We haven't figured out the prize or whatever we want to do for that. We're thinking about some things. Again, if you have any suggestions for that, also leave a comment. So, no comments or concerns. It's time to go. It's time to see them Eagles win. I'm ready to come back next week and be like, yeah, boy, I knew it. I hope one of us gets the score wrong. Or how about this? I'm gonna say this. $5 bet right now. If one of us gets the score right, we'll pay the other person $5.
Ten,
Then, all
ten
right.
dollars. Wait, what's your score?
I don't even know.
I think mine was like 34-24.
I don't even know what mine is. We'll look at it. All right, brother. Well, y'all be steady.
We
Y'all be
steady.
safe. Eagles out.
See ya.